Hello everyone! Today I'll show you how to configure Motioncube to work with the LiDAR device so you can set up an interactive floor. We'll go through the whole process step by step, from device configuration to launching a sample application. Let's begin. Open Advanced Settings and start configuring Motioncube. Confirm Interactive Projection Mode, which is the only mode available in the Motioncube Beam variant. As the sensor, select LiDAR. Enable Interactive Floor. Enable motion interaction. Don't start the wizard because it's not yet adapted for LiDAR configuration. Instead, we'll use the new configuration panel. Open the LiDAR Manager. Check the device connection parameters and confirm. You can see the connection is established correctly, so we can enable scanning. In the detection area, you can see the LiDAR is already running and recognizing the surroundings. At this stage, we need to define the area we're interested in. It's helpful to use additional markers placed in the corners. I'm using some wooden blocks. Place them in the corners and check where they appear in the view. Now we'll limit the detection zone to the area we actually need. Enable this option and in the preview, select only that area. Confirm the zone. From this point on, only data from the selected area will be processed. Go to the panel where we define the LiDAR virtual camera parameters. This camera will generate image frames with motion detection. Open it and you'll see a preview of the frames. Set the size of a single point. Increase it to 16 pixels. Check the orientation now. You can see it's not correct. We can fix it at this stage. After enabling both vertical and horizontal flip, everything is aligned correctly. Exit this panel and go to the interactive projection configuration panel. Here we will precisely define the interaction area. Enable this option and adjust each point of the trapezoid so it matches the blocks placed in the corners or other reference objects. We can enable the preview. We can also switch to full screen, and pressing spacebar will toggle the preview as well. Watch what happens. You can see the LiDAR is now calibrated to the projector image. However, we can still see quite a bit of latency. We can reduce it. Go back to the LiDAR configuration option. Set the motor speed to the maximum. Then return to the interactive projection settings. Enable the preview, press spacebar, and check again. You can see the latency is now much lower. It's acceptable for most interactive applications. Now, let's test a sample application. First, remove the blocks from the corners. We won't need them anymore. Exit this panel and return to the main Motioncube screen. I already have the Motioncube Interactive Showcase collection installed. You can download it for free from the Motioncube store. It's worth doing. Select a sample app and start the test. Check what happens. You can see the interaction response exactly where the movement occurs, so everything works as expected. And that's it. The interactive floor is now fully configured to work with a LiDAR device.